Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. And the last part, we went through episodes. I think it was 12 through 12 through 16, 18. I don't remember. We left off with Hoshino marching off on her own, and Sensei came back after the shell building exploded, and we're enacting a plan to put a stop to Hoshino and attend the creditors meeting. So we need to continue on with the story. I was expecting this to come out in January, but I was wrong. I know I saw the notice last night that it was updated, so I was like, oh, I gotta do this. I'm not waiting until January to do this shit. So let's just dive into the story. Let's we got story continue. Alright. Or 16, that's where we left off. Pursuits! I'm not quite sure how many episodes are gonna be in here. So, as usual, I'm gonna go to close to about an hour and stop it, and we'll continue from there. So let's do it! We got combat sequences. I think this is the first time we actually had a combat sequence this entire chapter. You may have your win. I shall admit the tides of battle have shifted. It appears next turn is yours, Ghost Sensei. Offense and defense, back and forth, such is the rule of a fair game. Of course, fairness is not my objective. An experiment, ritual, or even research this campaign is not. All is part of my grand design. There is no such thing as equity. You don't need to be bound by petty things like rules. Now, my third strategy will commence. The heart cannot be predicted nor controlled. In the human heart, desires, sins, fears, and obsessions collide to cancel, erupt, and dissolve into one another, creating an indecipherable primordial chaos. That is what shall appear before you. Now then, satisfy my curiosity. How you confront chaos itself. Oh boy. This guy's a freak! My all legal interpretations I appear this work and purely what the fuck? I found Nonami. Where is she? She's being held in the Abdo Central Station District office building. Yeah, they're holding the general creditors meeting there. That's a stroke of luck. I was concerned we'd have to split up into two teams. Thanks, Sensei. Having your intel simplifies things for us. We can stop Hoshino, certify this contract, and rescue Nonami all at once. Adult power out always amazes me. It reminds me of when Sarek was kidnapped by the Helmet Gang and Sensei helped us. That's ancient history. Why'd you bring that up right now? That was so long ago. We were all really worried about when it happened. Really? Stop embarrassing me. We all went into shock when we realized you were missing Serica. Especially Hoshino. At first, she was just pacing around the room anxiously. Then she ran off by herself to go get Sensei's help. Hoshino? Really? Hoshino bowed her head, asking for help to save you. I didn't tell anyone about it, though. I don't remember that. Oh, flashback. What about her phone? It's been turned off for a few hours now. Her boss said she clocked out and left everything was normal. Did she never make it home? Nothing like this has ever happened before. She always gets home safely. You don't think... Was it the Helmet Gang? What? The Helmet Gang kidnapped Serica? A possibility, but let's not jump to conclusions. Hoshino and Sensei are still investigating. Oh, is this when we were separated from the group? Sorry to keep you waiting. Hoshino, Sensei! We're back. We should find out what happened. Sensei was able to log into the General Student Council's Central Communication Network. You were able to get into their network? Wow, Sensei's the real deal. It's a secret, though. We're in big trouble if they catch us. So that's what happened. Yeah, and then she played it off like it was nothing. I remember that. It feels like it was so long has passed. It really has been so long. Yeah, it hasn't been all that long, though. For you guys, maybe. For the rest of the world, I don't know about that. It's been a year and a half? 2 years? 3, maybe? Well, thanks to the rescue, Sensei. My job. A little late to thank me for that. I'll brief everyone on the current situation. Our mission is to reach the top floor of the Abydo Central Station District office and attend the General Creditors meeting. Our deadline is noon. There, we'll rescue Nonami, who's being held captive at the location. Lastly, we'll stop Hoshino from denying the legitimacy of the Abydo Student Council and declare the Foreclosure Task Force's intent to uphold the contract. Okay, understood, Student Council President Ayane. Why are you getting all embarrassed, Ayane? You gotta get used to this. Well, all of this is just to assert authority for the contract. Make them all kneel before your orders. Declare yourself boldly, Student Council President Ayane. This operation needs someone to certify both the contract and our legitimacy, so I'll be counting along. She avoided it. Dodged it. Next is the operations briefing. Currently, the private equity fund forces are blocking all four routes connecting the Abydo Central Station. East, west, south, and north routes. The eastern route is being blocked by the Puffy helmet gangsters hired by the debt labor union leader. Their force is seen the weakest, but they have the greatest numbers. This battle is under a tight deadline, so you need to arrive at the target location before noon. Therefore, this route is expected to be the most difficult to break through. The west is being guarded by the market guards, hired by the foreclosure auction guild building. They may be small in number, but these are the market guards we're talking about. They're equipped with the top-of-the-line heavy weaponry, the best combat helicopters and tanks you can find. They're trained to be lethal and know how to move as a well-organized unit. This area has no geographical advantage or disadvantage, but since the enemy has the strongest firepower here, we have to avoid this route unless we gain a significant strategic edge. The pawnbroker union leader hired the violent Kurokame gang to guard the southern route. They are a few number, and their command structure is a mess, but they own a large number of turrets. To make matters worse, the area is full of open terrain. We shouldn't attempt to approach without proper preparation. Lastly, the northern route is fortified with barricades set up by mercenaries that Zayako Industries hired. In other words, this route is much more focused on defense than offense. There might be nothing special about their firepower or combat strength, but it'll likely be impossible to break through without heavy equipment. Which route then? We should just go whichever Hoshino did, right? Let's try to view the options from the Hoshino's perspective. Am I overthinking this? We have a Hoshino expert right here! Yes, Hoshino expert Shiroko, what do you think? Well, Hoshino's strength lies in pure combat ability, especially close quarters combat. She might not seem like it now, but Hoshino was known for an aggressive style that had no regard for her own safety. Hoshino's probably been fighting alone for a very long time. So... where are we going? Where's she going? Who are you? There she is. That's... fire! Fire! It's Takanashi Hoshino! Where'd she go? Down she goes. Down they go. I think it's the western route. Okay, let's trust the Hoshino expert and head over there. Concentrate forces on Hoshino. Deploy available combat helicopters and tanks to her location. The General Creditors meeting is about to begin. Do not allow her to break through. Yes, sir. Another helicopter. Confirming target location. 6 o'clock. Target 6 o'clock. Understood. Target confirmed. Locked on. Got her. Fire all AGM-114 air-to-ground missiles. Direct hit! Missiles have hit target! What in the... She's running towards us? This is ridiculous. She's going to charge a helicopter in the air? Where is she? Below us. She's hanging onto the helicopter. Oh boy. Is this real life? How is this possible? Appears things are not proceeding as planned. Shut up, Nepethys. What is this? Why are you pointing your gun at me? We know of your scheme. Me? Scheme? What do you mean? We know of your plot to betray the private equity fund. Oh boy. PMC! Kaiser PMC? Watch that insolent mouth. Betrayal? The train cannon has always belonged to Nepethys. This pathetic menagerie of thugs is at fault for reaching above their station, coveting that what's not yours. Attack! Oh boy. What's that sound? Oh boy. Come on, Sewell, you can't be doing this shit. Someone get her! Whoa, this place is trash. That means we're in the right place, right? Where's Hoshino? I found her. She's about 600 meters ahead of us. 700 meters, 750 meters. She's getting away. She's too fast. We'll chase her down. Oh boy. So am I locked to these guys? Yeah, they am. Okay, I figured as much. I figured as much. Can't make my own team. Makes sense though. It is a story mission, so gotta use the story. Gotta use the story characters. Makes sense. Even though mine are probably better. Actually, I know for a fact mine are probably better. There she is, look at her, tanking all that. She gone, she left. That's like a war zone. Jesus. There she goes. She's fast. No use, we lost her. How is she so fast? Are you okay, Ayane? Yes, I'm fine. Can't stop. Need to keep up our pursuit. Yes, let's go. Oh boy. Confusion and more confusion. Alright. Moving on. Next episode! Oh, they're dead. They're gone. I feel refreshed! How can this be? All of our troops! Kaiser PMC was really this powerful. This can't be! Nepethys teamed up with Kaiser? What kind of nonsense is this? Aren't you two supposed to be enemies? You're not wrong, once upon a time. But did you honestly think that Kaiser would just give up the Trans-Desert Railway bonds and not expect any returns? All of this, it only happened because we've been secretly negotiating from the start. And if that were the case, they were holding the Nepethys area hostage and blackmailing Abydos. No. To clarify that, we don't have any particular dissatisfaction with the lady. Nepethys will continue to serve Miss Nonomi. However, just as the company serves her, she also has an obligation to the company. As long as Takanashi Hoshino arrives safely and declares the contract's dissolution, all will be well. Then Nonomi will be able to enjoy her life at Abydos until she graduates, and then we'll gain ownership of the train cannon. Nepethys? Not Kaiser? Oh, Kaiser has no interest in the train cannon. That's why we were able to come to an agreement. Come to think of it, how did you know I planned to betray you? I told him. Suo? What is this? You betrayed us? No, not at all. Oh, hello. Oh, man, it's this guy, the Kaiser president. My friend here originally belonged to Kaiser PMC. Former PMC. I'm retired. Suo, you saved a wandering delinquent like you who didn't even have an academy to call home. And this is how you repay us. Saved? Who exactly did you save? Settle down, save the bonding for later. We've got a busy schedule right now. Right now, it's time to get to work. Take care of them. Fucking Kaiser, up to no good again. Well done, everyone. Thanks to you, we made a significant profit from the bond sales. I was excited about this newfound windfall, but I guess there's no such thing as free lunch. Here's the data you requested, President. Let's see. The train cannon. Amusing. You should have informed me sooner that something so marvelous is hidden in Abydos. The train cannon. Much more realistic than an outlandish space battleship. According to the strategy department's analysis, this could definitely be used as an asymmetric power weapon. I see. We stopped receiving communications from Black Suit, so I didn't think there would be any new avenues to gain power. With this, we'll be able to achieve what we couldn't before. Can it be? There's still pieces of the tyrant Emperor's legacy that haven't been destroyed. Excellent. Kaiser would claim the train cannon. What? Send a survey team to locate where the train cannon is hidden. It must be somewhere along the Trans-Desert Railway. Understood. Even if you somehow locate the train cannon, you have no ownership rights. Oh? Kaiser sold the bonds to the private equity fund. Therefore, it's up to how the Abydos students decide how to handle the contract left by the previous student council president. Kaiser has no say. Oh my. What do you take me for? Are you truly trying to give a lesson of the contractual law to the head of the Kaiser Corporation? So, did you really believe I didn't see right through your little plan? Why you formed a private equity fund and called for a general creditors meeting here in the first place? I'll go ahead and explain your elementary little plan to you. This meeting had 3 possible outcomes. First, the Abydos Student Council representative, the contract's principal, would arrive at the meeting before noon and certify the contract. If that were the case, the sales contract would be considered valid, and the Abydo Student Council would maintain legal ownership of the train cannon. Naturally, this was the least desired outcome for you. Second, the Abydo Student Council representative, the contract's principal, would confess that the previous Student Council was a fraudulent organization that did not possess the authority to enter into such a contract. The contract would then be considered invalid. The rights to the train cannon would then default to Nepethys, its original owner. This was your ideal outcome, yes? And to achieve this, you kidnapped Nonami and even threatened Hoshino. This, I must admit, was quite impressive. I was quite impressed with. That sounds like the actions of a true industrialist. Even I couldn't have come up with that. Kidnapping the company's heir? That was truly amazing. You Abydos folks really are of a different breed. Nepethys knows how to get things done. I have to thank you for the entertainment. Last option, the Abydo Student Council representative, the contract's principal, fails to show up at the meeting by noon when the contract expires. Or does attend, but declares that they don't intend to uphold the contract. In this case, the sales contract will be legally terminated based on the principal's intent. Immediately upon the termination of the sales contract, the train cannon would regain its status as an Abydos facility and be redesigned as a DLB bond collateral. The rights to the train cannon have been devolved to the private equity fund, which owned the DLB funds. Naturally, this was the private equity fund's desired outcome. Which is why you hire mercenaries to guard this place until noon. But that begs the question, why was the general meeting even needed in the first place? The sales contract would have been null and void regardless once the 2-year grace period had ended. The logical thing to do would have been quietly wait for the contract to expire at noon, not go through the trouble of holding a general creditors meeting. So why then did the private equity fund hold a general creditors meeting, even going so far as to inform Abydos about it? Why would all of you little investors be so obsessed with this certification nonsense? Because your worst fear was us, Kaiser discovering the train cannon's existence later down the line. So you held this meeting hoping to protect yourselves with all these certifications. Isn't that right? Private equity fund members, you did all this because you were afraid of me, right? Did I hit the nail on the head? Well done, little investors. Please direct your attention here. This document is a merger agreement with my Zayako Industries? The pawnbroker union is being merged as a subsidiary of Kaiser? That's right, I'll be taking over all your companies from this moment on forward. Of course, I'll pay you a generous price. How's 1,000 yen sound? That's not generous at all. What? What is this ridiculous nonsense you're spouting? Now, don't you worry, M&A is my specialty. Kaiser's done this successfully countless times. Do you know why Kaiser's emblem is an octopus? It's because we have as many subsidiaries as an octopus has tentacles. Haha! We'll get it done quick and easy. With the blink of an eye, you'll be members of Kaiser Group. Now then, do I have your approvals? The pen is right here. This is outrageous. I can't believe this. Never should have gotten involved in this. Oh boy. Excellent, excellent. That settles it. The private equity fund members are now under the Kaiser Group. Congratulations, each of you. Now that the private equity fund is mine, I suppose I'm the general creditor's representative. Speak now if you disapprove. We get it. There. Job well done, little investors. Go to your timeout corner now. You'll stay there until the meeting is over. Kaiser swindled all of them. Shit. To summarize, if we hold our position here until noon, the train cannon is mine. Of course, there are other routes I can take to seize the train cannon, but for now, the setup laid out by the private equity fund will be the most straightforward. Your time to shine, General. Hold off any advances on Abydos until noon. Understood. Don't let your guard down. Black's himself coveted Takanashi Hoshino. She's no ordinary kid. Don't worry, President. I'm not a fool that falls victim to the carelessness. A given. After all, you are my trusted general. Yes, sir. Didn't we beat your ass before, or was that a different general? All remains staff for the search for the train cannon. It'll be time consuming, but it should be possible with our information network. Yes, understood. Now then, just how far will your capabilities take you, Abydos? Oh boy. Kaiser takeover! Again! How many times is this gonna happen? Why is the boss contacting us? Something strange happening. Over there? Good. Take care of the small fry and we'll set up our base here. Stop Shale and Abydos' advance at all costs! I'm detecting new troops in the area. It's Kaiser PMC! Kaiser PMC? A huge number of PMC forces are gathered around Central Station. They're engaged in battle with private equity fund troops. What in the world is going on? Conflict within the private equity fund? No. Kaiser was never a part. I don't quite understand it, but the situation seems to be changing. And on top of that... Huh? Whoa, big problem. What the heck is happening? Do we gotta run away and abandon our railways from construction? I think running away is probably impossible. Private equity fund forces confirmed. Oh boy. Please spare us, we didn't know anything. The Highlander Academy is surrounded by Kaiser at the nearby restricted station? What? Those old menaces? What about Hoshino? Kaiser? I finally found you, Takanashi Hoshino. Out of my way! Those are Kaiser PMC Special Forces. Hoshino! What should we do, Sensei? That's okay, Hoshino will be fine against the General. Let's go rescue the Highlander students. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes until noon. It's okay, we'll make it. We got no choice. Hoshino will be okay, but those guys are going to be in serious danger without our help. Understood, Sensei. Move out and rescue the Highlander Academy students. Oh boy. The little menaces. Now we gotta bust them out of trouble. You know, with the stakes so high here, you'd think Sensei would call on other academies to help. But I guess in reality, this isn't their problem. Alright, they're gone. Zone E cleared. Confirmed. Zone S also cleared. Zone N cleared. Zone W report. Come in. Come in, General. General? Ugh. He's down. Fuck you. What's all this about? These jerks. We're alive. Seriously, that was a close one. Oh boy. These weirdos are totally relaxed. Abytal students, thanks for saving us. Are you okay? It appears that the PMC is attacking the private equity fund right now. What could be the motive? That's my question! Exactly my question! What's going on? What's up with this? You all don't know anything either? That darn Overseer Sue has been ghosting us since yesterday. I heard about some fight or another, but that's it. I was asleep. Maybe half asleep? So I forgot everything. Ha! Well, the Overseer not being here is a plus in my book. Construction will be a snap. That's all I care about. Total plus. In any case, things are actually getting a bit dangerous, so you should stop construction and find somewhere safe to hide for now. You heard that, officers? We have to escape this cursed land of Abydos. I don't want to go so far as to call it cursed. Anyway, you got a warning, right? Let's head to the Central Station District Office. I'm worried about Nonomi. Yes, Kaiser PMC seems to be operating under different motives in the Nepethys or the private equity fund. Let's get to the general creditors meeting. Yeah, let's hurry. Hoshino should be almost there too. Oh boy. Oh boy. President, we've nearly pinpointed the train cannon's location. Oh, is that so? Let's see. We've narrowed down the search of a restricted district along the Trans-Desert Railway route, roughly 480 kilometers from here. Could it be? Even I didn't predict this. They sure use their heads. Make preparations. We'll need that Nepethys air. Understood. Give me a more accurate location. Prepare transport too. Understood. Oh, our little Nepethys lady. Welcome. Kaiser President? Butler. Nepethys joined forces with the Kaiser? You're a quick study. You're not the heir to the corporation for nothing. You got it right. How could you? Everything we did was for Abydos. If we just got our hands on the train cannon with that kind of strength, reviving Abydos would have been... That never would have happened! Take a look around you, Butler. Is this what you wanted? This destruction? This chaos? That's... Hoshino was right. If we fall to these kinds of methods just to achieve our goals, we lose who we are. I personally found this to be very in line with Abydos. What? I've heard that Trinity wasn't above pulling enemies' nails out of their fingers to get what they wanted. These kinds of methods, as you say, were par for the course back then. I hardly think that Abydos, the greatest and most powerful district of its time, would have been an aversion to these kinds of methods. That's... President! Intruder alert! Is it Shale? No, there is only one. Takanashi Hoshino has entered the building. Hoshino? Oh, the current time is... My, there's 30 minutes left until noon. Just what is the general doing out there? Why is she alone? The Foreclosure Task Force and Shale's Sensei are moving in a separate group from Hoshino. They likely weren't able to come to the mutual agreement on how to proceed. Why would Hoshino and all the others... The second containment line has been breached! It seems this will be more difficult than it originally seemed. This is really... We'll end up looking like the losers. What are your orders? The train cannon's location. Nearly pinpointed. We'll have an exact coordinates very soon. Transportation? There'll be a helicopter at this rooftops helipad in about 20 minutes. Good. I'll handle our visitors until then. Coordinates confirmed. Sending now. Abydos Desert Restricted Zone, Sector 35-9. That's the train cannon's headed. Hoshino! Sector 35-9? Sorry I'm late. Are you hurt, Nonami? No, Kaiser Corporation. This is the first time I'm meeting you in person, Takanashi Hoshino. I'm Kaiser's president. The Kaiser director gave me the report on you. You're the one that black suit wanted so badly, yes? What's going on here? Is the general creditors meeting still in session? Oh, that. I'm the new representative of the private equity fund, so I hold all the rights to convene and adjourn the general meeting. Oh, that's right. Since it's still before noon, you have legitimate authority to make an illegal statement. That was a lengthy introduction. Let me officially declare the opening of the general creditors meeting. Everybody declare commencement of the Abydos DW Fund general creditors meeting. Is there something you wish to say at this meeting, Takanashi Hoshino? I was promised that no one would be free if I denied the legitimacy of the Abydos Student Council. However, is that still valid? No, of course not. If you were to make such a statement, the Nepethys would become the ownership of the train cannon. We certainly can't let that happen. If you wish for Nonami's safe return, certify the termination of the contract. Then I, the representative of the private equity fund, will take full ownership of the train cannon. No! Hoshino, don't hand over the train cannon to Nepethys or Kaiser! You can't deny what you had with Yume. You have to uphold the contract. Dear oh dear. After stands. What will you do? No, don't do this! It would be better for us Nepethys to have that power rather than that lowly scum Kaiser. Make the right decision. This is for the future of Abydos. Butler! Don't forget, Nonami's value as a hostage is entirely tied to her forced transfer to Highlander Academy. As long as we're around, that's always a possibility. Then I'll drop out of Abydos. That settles it, right? I have no more value as a hostage. There, Hoshino, you don't need to protect me. I'm all ready. Don't worry, Nonami. You don't have to drop out. Wait, what? I'm not going to just hand over the train cannon. Not like this. Hoshino? You're not. As the Vice President of the Abydos Student Council, the Principal of Contract, this is my declaration. I confess that Kuchinashi Yume and Takanashi Hoshino's Student Council is an unauthorized organization operating illegitimately. Therefore, I hereby certify that Kuchinashi Yume had no authority as a Student Council President, and the contract drafted by her is null and... Stop right there! Yeah, we arrived. Stop! That statement is invalid. Everyone? Yes, that statement is invalid. Hoshino has no authority to represent the Abydos Student Council. Uh-huh? And that's because I am the Student Council President. What? Student Council President? Ayane? Yes, we voted Ayane as the new Student Council President. I served as the witness. Ayane is the official Student Council President, elected through a legitimate vote. Sensei? Everyone? What in the world? Yeah, we voted Ayane in as the Student Council President. That's how it is, Hoshino, so no more Lone Ranger stuff. Also, you've been demoted from Vice President to Secretary. How dare an insignificant secretary act independently without permission from the Student Council President? This is an unforgivable act. Did she just call her old position insignificant? You can't deny what Yume was to Abydos, Hoshino. Our existence is the very proof that Yume was a real president. We are the direct successors of President Yume, and the Foreclosure Task Force is the proof of Abydos Student Council's existence. Ayane. Therefore, Yume's contract will be upheld by the Foreclosure Task Force, the legitimate Student Council. I hereby declare our intent to certify the contract. And you can't be discharged from our school without my permission, Nonami. You know exactly how that played out last time. Sensei. So, that's how it is. I should have predicted shit wouldn't let this option play out. No matter. I was just killing time regardless. Enough games. This meeting is hereby adjourned. Near the other location, so... What? Did I acknowledge your grand declaration? Was anything at this general meeting officially certified? What are you... In other words, all of your effort was meaningless. 2 years have officially passed since this contract signing. Thus, it is no longer valid. Null and void. In other words, your little contract never existed. The train cannon has always belonged to Kaiser. That's how it began, and that's how it will end. That's absurd! The helicopter's arriving now. Take care of the trash, the private equity fund, Nepethys, Abydos, all of them! I'm heading to the train cannon's location. Oh, and bring the Nepethys heir. We'll need her. Wait! Hoshino, Nonami! Hold on, Shiroko, there are enemies coming at us! You're gonna get away with Nonami, Sensei. Hoshino will do everything she can to save her, but... we have to rescue both of them. Please take command. Oh, we tried. We tried and we failed. Of course Kaiser was gonna pull some underhanded tricks. He just stalled for time. How are there tanks inside of a building? That's what I want to know. Must go to a giant ass building with big hallways to plot several tanks in there. Or the tanks are very small. We're dead. Killed him. Fuck Kaiser. Noname, you hurt? How should know? No, I'm okay. Good. What relief. Hoshino? Upstairs. Let's follow them. Okay, got it. I'll come too. Let's go over it. Let's go together. Treasure hunts. Oh boy. How does she know? What about the president? He's gone. Fucking Suo. She not only betrayed a Highlander, God damn, the helicopter! He got away. Unfortunately, my little friend, the train cannon is mine. To put it simply, checkmate. But she already knows where it's at. The card, Suo. Here it is. Oh. Wait a minute. That's my card. Wouldn't you... We need this to access the path to the Valley of Student Council Presidents. The fuck is that? The Valley of Student Council Presidents? Yes, according to our analysis, we need an Nepethys owner's authentication to access the route there. Ideally, the owner would be present as well, but it seems Hoshin won't let that happen. But it should be fine as long as we have this card. Is the train cannon at this Valley of the Student Council Presidents? You still plan on giving chase? I won't allow it. We've assessed the train cannon's schemata's monetary value. We've taken into account strategic, technological, and historical significance. The value is approximately 80 billion yen. 80 billion yen? What the heck is that ridiculous number? The train cannon legally belongs to Kaiser. Dare to lay a hand on it, you'll have to pay an astronomical amount in compensation for property damages. Are you prepared to put yourself in more debt, Abydos Foreclosure Task Force? If it comes to that, I'll get you a job at Kaiser PMC, Hoshino. Black Suit will be happy. Or would you like to go to the proper route and engage in a legal battle with me? I welcome that as well. I will torment you endlessly until you graduate. Then I'll torment your new students, if there are any, that is. So, huh? What is it, Suo? What are you doing? Ah! You got knocked out of the helicopter? What are you? Oh. She pushed him off. What? Out of nowhere? Why would she? Presidents! Are you okay? His injuries are severe. Contact headquarters immediately. Oh, Suo is Takanashi Hoshino, Vice Student Council Presidents. You know where that is, right? I'll await you there. Give chase if you want to stop the train cannon. You. If you fail to do so, I'll activate the train cannon and take it away from Abydos. Valley of the Student Council Presidents? Where is that? I'm not sure. I feel like I've heard it before. Valley Student Council Presidents. I remember. Sector 35-9. It's going to be the same no matter where we go. This Abydos President's Exhibition Hall with all those valuable treasures actually existed. The previous Student Council President members would have found it and sold everything off ages ago. It's said that the former Student Council Presidents of Abydos constructed an exhibition hall back in the day. It's commonly known as the Valley of the Student Council Presidents. I know it. To think that the train cannon was there all along. Wait, Hoshino! Where are you going? Hoshino, please wait, just talk to us! Oh boy. We have to talk. Everything is okay now. We even saved Nonami. We didn't have to deny Yume's presidency or the foreclosure task force thanks to Sensei. Yes, don't go alone. We'll do this together. I'm sorry, I can't do that. What? Hoshino, you're not... Hoshino, wait. If I return to the foreclosure task force now, we won't be able to destroy the train cannon. I can't be a part of the foreclosure task force. My Abydos Student Council has to be separate from you guys. What? No, your declaration is meaningless now. Even if it is meaningless, I still need it for what I have to do. Yes, everything that happens from here on out has to be unrelated to the foreclosure task force. This will just be a rogue act from Hoshino, a member of the fake student council. Otherwise, the blame will be on the foreclosure task force. Wait, Hoshino! Oh, smoke gone. Smoke screen? I'm sorry, Shiroko. Oh, she's gone. The train cannon can't remain in Abydos, no matter what. I'm going to destroy it. I won't let it block my junior's path forward. Thanks for preserving Yume's memory, all of you. And she gone. Hoshino! Well, failed on all fronts. We couldn't stop Hoshino, and we couldn't stop the meeting. Just a bit longer, our transport is nearly here! Out of Abydos. Escort me and contact headquarters to have an entire group. Not just the Kaiser PMC. Gather here. The entire group? Yes! Kaiser Industries. Kaiser Loans. Kaiser Constructions. Even the Kaiser convenience stores. Summon the entirety of Kaiser PMC's forces. All the subsidiaries. It's an all-out war. Kaiser Corporation is engaging in all-out war in Abydos. All-out war? Our target is the Valley Student Council presidents. Secure the train cannon. The train cannon must be taken out of the Abydos district. It absolutely must. Yes, absolutely. Oh boy. Hoshino. Fucking Hoshino. There she goes. Off on her own. The second pursuit. Lordy. Alright, we're getting close to time, so I'm going to wrap it up here. When we come back, we will continue on with the story, and then we'll see what happens. Got a lot more combat sequences to go through. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.